Takkies' ex-husband has now come out with another statement sharing that he is the one who filed for the divorce, and he is also calling out bloggers and news outlets for reporting false information. Now, before we get into this video, hey beautiful, welcome to Latest Global Trends. If you are new here, welcome. Kindly subscribe, click on the notification bell, and please do give this video a thumbs up. Now, Takkies and her estranged husband, or should we say ex-husband, Chris, have went their separate ways, and they really never shared the details behind their divorce. But Chris is out here setting the record straight, and as always, he did receive some backlash, while others felt like it was within his right to share his side of the story. According to him, he was the one who filed for the divorce, not the other way around. And many people felt that was unnecessary because they separated in 2022 and made their split official this year, if I'm not mistaken. Taking to social media, he shared this. He said, "The internet is a wild place. So after holding back for a long time, I wanted to set the record straight about my divorce from Nkateko following some articles in South Africa this week. We separated at the end of 2022 and our divorce was finalized a few months ago. Over the last 2 years, there have been a number of outlets that have falsely reported on both how and why it happened. I understand that speculations happens when an apparently happy couple splits and no public comment is made. But speculations need to be truthful and accurate." And then he said, to clarify the two main false statements circulating: 1, I filed for divorce, not the other way around. 2, there were no third parties involved and any claims of infidelity are completely false. And then he continued, "It's frustrating and disappointing that no journalist or blogger even reached out to me for comment or fact checking before publishing this false claim. A few simple steps would have prevented the defamation and hurt that has occurred. We have both moved on and are focused on writing new chapters in our lives. Our priority is raising our 2 daughters through a positive 50-50 co-parenting arrangement. There are no significant issues between us and she is an excellent mother." It did not end there. He said, "While parts of our lives were shared online, it was always what we chose to show, not the full picture. Out of respect for my daughters and for my ex-wife, I will never share the personal details of our marriage, the struggles we faced, or why it ended. When a marriage sadly finishes, it's the result of 2 people who were not able to resolve their differences and are happier apart than together." He continued and said, "Thank you to everyone who has supported us and followed our journey over the years. I hope we can continue to entertain you separately rather than together. Please don't read too much into this message. Ultimately, it simply didn't work out." And as always, people reacted. One said, "Hi, darling Anna. Okay, he askisi." One said, "You filed for divorce, not the other way was not necessary." And another one had this to say, "Why are you even explaining? Hi, relax. All I know is that Nkateko is a victim and innocent in all of this. Hi, kaume wena." So some people felt like, it was time for him to clear this whole divorce. Another supporter said, "You both are handling it so well. We love you both separately and wish you well, Chris. The double negative in the bullet points is a bit confusing though. Ultimately, I guess it doesn't matter as you were." Another person added, "Onkari Nkateko was dealing with a narcissist, Lamanch. We need to applaud you for filing a divorce. Like, I feel like he said quite a lot of unnecessary things. Number one, what stood out for me was that he said he's the one who filed for the divorce. I don't think we really needed to know that. And then he also mentioned that because of his respect for his daughters and also for his ex-wife, Takkies, he's not going to share more details as to why the marriage ended. Like, why now? They've both moved on and they were doing so well. Remember, they separated in 2022. That is like almost 3 years later. Almost 3 years later. And only now is he sharing all these details regarding his marriage and how it ended and who filed for a divorce. They are both in new relationships. I saw Takkies is very, very much in love at this moment, and I'd like to believe that he is also in love. And some people's argument were that he's the one who took Takkies to the UK and only for him to file for a divorce. But I saw that Takkies did a Q&A, and according to her, she actually loves it there. She loves the UK. So at least something positive came out for her. Your thoughts? Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.